Hello and welcome. So excited to go through this one with you because one of my favorite topics is on decluttering. This is something that comes naturally to me. I am naturally an organized person, and I know that you might be watching this and thinking, I'm not. Don't worry, I'm here once again to hold your hand, and you're going to get through this and you're going to come out the other end feeling outstanding. This is your opportunity, no matter how organized you are or how disorganized you may feel that you are. You can always let go of more things that are no longer in vibration with who you are today and make space for being or make space for the new. So as you go through and begin to have more time freedom, it's a form of you up-leveling as well. And this is going to give you the opportunity and the ability to have more spaciousness in your life, or only have the things in your life that are in alignment with who you are today. Whether that means you need to get rid of household things or personal items or old makeup, anything and everything is on the table for letting go of. So you have to really be honest with yourself. And the question to ask with each item that you're considering letting go or giving away to someone else is, does this bring me joy? I'm talking everything. So is there a plant in your home? Is there a couch in your home? Is there a room that might need to be painted? All of these different things that you're going to think about and go through, not just in 1 week, but really making it a daily practice of a level of consciousness. So as you're operating throughout your workspace and your home space and your personal space, you get to think about, this is really no longer feeling like it's in vibration with me. Or, I have this favorite dress that I wore 3 years ago, but it's really not something that I would probably wear again. So all of these things are really important, and you may not think much of them. But I will tell you a little secret, because I have conducted so many different leadership programs throughout my years as a coach, and I've watched women who have gone and decluttered their homes or their closets or their pocketbooks or their wallets. Is your wallet in vibration with who you are today? Is your pocketbook in vibration with who you are today? I had a client leave a retreat that I was leading, and she went on the way home to do this exercise of buying a new wallet, so that it was not like a tattered wallet. It was a new wallet that was something that she really loved. And she went and decided even to get a new pocketbook as well. And another client was cleaning out her closet, and all of the people that were involved in this retreat who then went and did this exercise, which all of them did, they all received money. So it's really interesting to see what ends up happening for you as you create more spaciousness in your life. Years ago, I hired an organizer, and it was really funny because she came and she was like, Rebecca, I don't even know why I'm here. Your house is so neat and orderly, and this is nothing like what my typical clients are having me do. And the good news was that we cleaned out so much stuff. We cleaned out probably 10 bags of things. We put labels on things, so things were even more orderly, and things that were matching together were where they were. And I found during this experience an area that I had not healed, and it was really profound to notice that when we were cleaning out drawers and there was an empty drawer or there was extra space somewhere, that I wanted to fill that space. So it's symbolic for allowing spaciousness into your life. And really, she gave me permission to have that more spaciousness in my life, to have empty drawers and to not have every nook and cranny so packed and filled. And by no means am I a pack rat. I'm definitely someone who has, gives things away regularly. But it was really interesting that I had identified up until that point in my life where I was having money drama and was able to get myself out of it, where I was having time drama and able to get myself out of it. And then I realized an area that I didn't even know existed, where you can be in drama about space, and you can be creating chaos about having space and needing to fill up everything and not just allowing that area to be empty or simple. And there really is such a beautiful thing in having things being more simple. There is an elegance to it. So as you go and do these exercises, really allow yourself to come more fully into your femininity and into your spaciousness and into having that spaciousness to receive even, and be very clear on who is the woman that I am becoming and who is the businesswoman that I am becoming, and what does that person have in her life? Is this item needing to be released? And then the next step is when you're releasing that item, you do it with love. You say, please bless the next person that this item moves on to, whether you're donating it or you're giving it to a friend or you're just getting rid of it. Bless it and let it go on its way. And then the next thing that is available for you is for you to trust that whatever it is that you're desiring or calling into your life, into this new space of normal, into this new space of organization, and into this new space of not being surrounded by clutter and not being able to find things. That is one of the biggest places to free up time. When your space is organized and you know exactly where everything is in every given moment, you aren't spending any time or wasting any time looking for where is this thing or where is that thing. And that is such an incredible feeling. It's also an opportunity for you to begin to look at what have I been putting off, because it takes up energy. It takes up what I call psychological real estate. So years ago, when I had some construction done in my home, I had new windows put in. And talk about a woman who knows right from wrong and decides to take a stand for the truth. I had this man in my home who was caulking the windows, and he was using the wrong kind of caulk. And I called the actual caulking company, which is based near my hometown in Baltimore, Maryland. And I called them up and I said, are you supposed to use silicone caulk on the interior of windows? And of course they said no, which is exactly what I knew to be true, but this window guy was literally arguing with me. And so what ended up happening was the window company gave a refund, but then it was on me to caulk all of the windows, which I put off for several years and not thinking much about them. But every day in my office, the two windows that are in my office, I would see there's two windows and I would think about, oh, God, I have to, at some point I need to make time for this, or at some point I need to do this. And so finally, after 2 years of procrastinating, I took the time to caulk the windows and then paint them. And it was finally like, oh, my office is finally done and my dining room is finally done. It wasn't all the windows in the house that still needed done, but it was like 4 or 6 windows that I had put off. I had done some of them, but not all of them. And it's amazing in that moment of that last stroke of paint going on, how much energy and time was freed up. I was feeling so bogged down by this simple little activity where I didn't even know that it was taking up that much energy in my experience of every single day and putting a negative energy really into my office and into my home to a certain degree. So think now, what is it that you need to get off of your plate? What is the frog that you need to eat? What have you been putting off? What have you been procrastinating about? And make it a top priority. Put it in your calendar. The biggest thing to know is that if you have something in your mind up here and you haven't gotten it on a paper or in your calendar, it's not real. It's not going to get done. So have the courage and the discipline to take a stand for clearing up some of this clutter, getting it on your calendar, and even for the next couple of weeks, maybe putting in 2 or 3 hours on your calendar every weekend or throughout the week, even if it's just in small increments, even if it's just 30 minutes this day, 30 minutes this day, or every day for the next week, I'm going to get up 30 minutes earlier and I'm going to put stuff in bags or boxes to eliminate the clutter in my home and to get more organized. Or even consider hiring an organizer like I did, which is a complete and total game changer. And it just I am able to wake up every morning and feel so incredible in my home and in my business. And since I work from home, I'm much more invested in putting time and energy and money into making my home a beautiful environment for me to really feel supported in my business, to be the business owner that I am, and to be continuing to achieve the kind of success that I am. And that is something that will always give you a return on your investment. So the more organized you feel and the more clear you are with your calendar and what you're doing and when you're doing it and how you're doing it, you will stay out of sabotaging yourself, and you will be in a place of working towards incrementally having incredible success and organization and peace and harmony in your home and in your business.